don't know nobody on this road that can save your soul. Almost lost control now. Tell me what you need in a friend and now. Pray that we endure to the end again. I'm just saying that I'm here for you. When the world turn against you, I'ma be with you. Got my sword in my hand, you can count on me. I won't run and hide, fight mightily.
Waiting on your O.F.I. See the Jacob, I'm the apple of my father's eye. I learned the truth for who I was and it made me cry. If I don't keep the laws of Yah, then I'm gonna die. Living curses, but I'm edifying in my verses. Prepare the hearses for the heathens.
These is the rules that I got for you. You follow me? Same thing with the Most High. We his children, the chosen people, the nation of Israel. He ain't dealing with all these other nations. He ain't choose them. You follow me? Go ahead and bring that out, King.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
God. So the Most High chose us, the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, the people who make up those 12 tribes, to be a special people above all the people that's on the face of the earth. You follow me? Are you familiar with any of the commandments? You ever heard of the 10 Commandments? You know what I'm saying? You familiar with that a little bit? All right, them 10 Commandments was only given to the Israelites. He didn't give them to all these other nations. You follow me? You heard of sin, right? Sin is, you understand what sin is, basically? All right, sin, let me get that sin transgression law. So, sin is if you break the laws of God. You follow me? So, in order to break the laws of God, you have to first be given the laws. You see what I mean? Like, if, for instance, let's say you live in America, and there's laws that only pertain to people who live in America. The laws that's over here in America ain't the same laws as in Saudi Arabia. You follow what I'm saying? So the people who was given the law of God, the Israelites, it only pertained to the Israelites. It don't pertain to no other nation. Bring it out, King.
Book of 1 John chapter 3, verse 4.
Bring it out.
Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law.
So sin is the transgression of the law. Sin means you break the laws of the Most High. And the laws of the Most High was only given to his people, the Israelites. Does that make sense, King? So when somebody asks you your nationality, you probably used to say, hey, I'm an African American, I'm a black, I'm a nigga, whatever. Them all bywords. That's not our true nationality. Our true nationality is what, would you rather be called what the so-called white man and all these other nations call you, or would you rather be called what the Most High says you are? Which one? What the Most High says you are. Right. And he said we Israelites. He ain't say that we was niggas. He ain't say that we was colored. He ain't say we was African American. He ain't say we was none of that shit. Because we not. We Israelites, the chosen people of the Most High. And there's one more thing I'm going to leave you with. Let me get that 10 and 12 too, please, King. Now, as an Israelite, it's one thing to know that you're an Israelite. That's one of the best things to know, that you're an Israelite. But because you're an Israelite, you got a responsibility. It's something you got to do. All these other nations, they ain't got to do this because they not Israelites. We're going to show you what the Most High said you got to do, King. It's your responsibility as an Israelite. Bring it out, King.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, starting at 12.
Bring it out.
And now, Israel, what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good.
That's right. You got to keep the laws, the statutes, the commandments. You got to keep them. In order to keep them, guess what? You got to know what they are, King. You got a Bible at home? Then get in your Bible, King. Get back to the law, statutes, and commandments. So we can get back into a place of rulership as a nation. Look around you. All these other nations, they got their heritage. They know what their forefathers was doing. You feel me? The so-called Chinese people, they got the year of the rat, this and that. The so-called Arab man, even how they dress and everything. They got their culture, right? What's our culture? You feel me, King? This is our culture. You see, look. You see everybody out here, you see they fringed up? See the little things hanging from their clothes? See, these called fringes. We commanded, let me get that 15 to 38. We commanded to wear fringes. You know what I'm saying? You can still be fly at the same time and keep the law. This will set us apart from the other nations. This our swag. Is this making sense to you, King? You're going to bring out this precept on the fringes. You follow me? 38. Numbers. It's like, these are the things that we must do to get back to our rightful rulership, to get back to being who we are.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 15, verse 38.
Bring it out.
Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Lord, and do them, and that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye used to go a whoring.
See? Man, these gonna help you keep the commandments. You about to go do some stupid shit, you feel me? You look at, man, I got on fringes, man, I'm an Israelite, man. I can't be doing this foolishness. You feel me? This is how we gotta get back to our culture, King, our customs, man. So we can be back in a place of rulership as a nation. Make sense?
That's right.
So before you go, what's your nationality, King? You hear all praises.
All praises, right.
We love you, man.
Shimmer my shit.
Hey, give a brother a flyer, man. You got any questions, King?
Hold on. Flyers.
Oh, you ain't got that? Any questions, King? Pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. John. That's what we gotta do. We gotta love one another. You know what I mean?
Y'all believe in the Bible?
The elevator, you know? He ain't gonna give you a flyer.
He ain't got no back on it.
It's cool.
YouTube channel. Holy Israel.
Your mind gonna get your number. You get your number. Willing me to reach out, things of that nature. Just dialogue, man. You know, we all in this captivity right now. It's important that we keep each other strong. Because you're going to be going through some stuff. You feel me? We all going through some stuff. We got to stay strong. Stay strong. Con. How y'all brothers doing? How you doing, brother? How you feel today? True indeed, true indeed. You believe in the scriptures? Hey, you believe in the Bible, King?
I believe there is a God.
Okay, all right. We starting somewhere.
God, you know.
We starting somewhere.
I believe
God
in
or who?
God. I believe that it's one God. You know what I mean? It's one high.
It's one most high,
That's
right?
what I believe.
Okay, let me ask you this. What would you say your belief system is based upon that? You believe in the law, statutes, and the commandments?
I believe, when I say that, I believe that it's God, man.
That's all you can say?
That's what I can say. I believe in the commandments. And I believe those things are wrong.
You believe they're
I
wrong?
believe that, I believe, it's hard to say I believe they wrong.
All right, let me ask you this, King. What's your name?
My name's Carl.
All right, Carl Nehemiah. Let me ask you this. Would you say that you believe it's wrong? Hold on, too. Stand over here a little bit, Carl. Because you killing us with that secondhand smoke. Hey, are you killing your brothers? That secondhand smoke. Oh, that's because I love you. That's because I love you, because I'm commanded to love you. Because you're an Israelite. You follow what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying in terms of the commandments, right? You said you feel that they're wrong, okay? Oh, you don't?
Some of the things on the commandment, I feel
Right.
what is serious? So, when some people look at wrong, right?
Okay. But we can't. Okay, now I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, right? So let me get to the point. Let me get that 12 and 13. Because you said some things. Alright? That's partially aligned with the scriptures, okay? Because the whole thing about it is this. Your father is so-called black, Latino, Native American. He black, all right? And we say so-called black because your shirt black, this part black, this black, we ain't black, that's not a nationality. So biblically speaking, you would be an Israelite. You familiar with the Israelites?
That's right.
The chosen people of God? All right, bring this out, King.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verse 12.
Bring it out.
And now, Israel, what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good.
That's right.
See? So as an Israelite, King, we commanded to keep the commandments for our good.
That's right.
It ain't no bad in them. It's for our good. Because that's our heritage. Before we got over here, before we was considered black, Negro, any of that.
One thing is this though, this is another key point that I keep coming across. As a wife, I go through life. You know what I mean? As I go through life, I ain't gonna hold y'all here.
These guys are 12 and 13. No, we out here for you.
Boom. This is another thing. See what I'm saying?
Because he said the main thing.
The main thing, this is another thing. Hold on, I'm trying to keep track of what I was going to do.
Go ahead.
I believe in God, and I also got some, I think I got different beliefs and different things, you know what I'm saying? Not no different beliefs in a higher power, like multiple gods, I believe in one God. But I take different things from different religions, and I believe in some of those things too that sound appropriate and right, you know what I mean?
Like what? You gotta
like
give me an example.
5%, you see what I'm saying? And how they believe they...
What y'all doing up here?
Believing that we're lowercase God.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. Hold on, drop that, King. Let me get that sauce for your guy.
Damn, though. Hey, what's up, you still on that?
Well, singing and shit.
Yeah.
So what you saying is this. Now this is a funny thing, right? You know 5%ers, and I know all about the 5%ers, because I used to be a part of the nations of the gods and earth. I used to subscribe to that doctrine, right? But peep this. I said I used to. Now let me tell you this. You know they got all of that is pseudo. All of that came after the scriptures. They got all of them concepts from your heritage, from the Israelites, because the Bible tells us that we are gods, but we're not the Most High. So even when you say that you get stuff from other religions, in fact, all of the religions has got stuff from your heritage. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, but this is the thing is, why would you have to go somewhere else to get something that's already yours? Okay, let me ask you this, King, and not to cut you off, but you're saying some key things, so I want to kind of deal on point for point. You follow me? So when you say that you got a relationship with God, like what does that mean? Break that down for me. Like what does that mean?
What I mean is sometimes I feel like that the spiritual guy I ain't no guy. You feel what I'm saying? I go off God been working with me throughout my whole life. You know what I mean? So when I say that to say that. My mind is kind of open. What was I saying?
You were saying that that you got a relationship with God.
Oh yeah, I got a relationship with God, and God, and I know God understands what I go through. He understands the position. He understands that I'm a sinner. He understands that you feel me.
All right, now let me ask you this.
So when even to the point where I'm told I got a relationship with God, and I haven't been praying before drill. It jumped out and
what does that mean? What's it? No.
You asking me a question and I'm giving you the answer.
I feel your answer.
Not even saying I'm going wrong. You get what I'm saying?
Well, hold on. What do you mean about a drill? What is that? You saying like before you went and shot somebody or something? But this is the thing about that though. All right. Now let's bring it back. What was your name again? I'm bad with names sometimes. Carl. Let's bring it back, Carl. So, Troy D, Carl. So look, at the end of the day, you're an Israelite. Israelites was given laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay? Uh-huh. Yeah, but this is the thing though, Carl. David wasn't killing his people. David wasn't warring against his people. No, but look, we're not dealing with the Quran. The Quran stole everything they got from the
I ain't
Bible.
dealing with that, but I said I took that fundamental thing out of that, right?
But you didn't take it out of that, King. Look, this is what I'm trying to get you to see, King. No, listen. You sent all of these other religions that came from your heritage.
Right, and I'm saying
You didn't get that from the Quran. The eye from the eye is from the scriptures.
Right.
The Quran plagiarized the scriptures.
Right.
You see, so we got this. To sum it up, Carl, we got to get back to our heritage.
Right.
And the way that you show you got a relationship with the Most High, no, it's not. I'm gonna show you. Well, the scripture's gonna show you. Let me get that, King. That 12 and 13, Ecclesiastes. Let's just kind of sum it all up.
Meditate on the scriptures.
God. Beautiful point. Because everything go back to one situation, and we're gonna let the Bible sum it up. All right.
It's the book of Ecclesiastes 12 and 13.
Bring it out.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
That's the summary. That's the summary. That's the summary. That's the summary. Hey, that's the summary.
in the Bible, man. You know, so that I ain't been in the religion field for so long.
No, we ain't religious either, Carl. Though.
This is the point I'm saying. I'm in the Bible. It's just that I, you know, I ain't
You ain't been on the journey. You ain't been keeping the commandments. No, we can't. Hey, King. King, it doesn't. But should we sin willfully? That's no excuse. You know what I'm saying? God forbid. You know, and look.
But my main thing, what I'm learning is to trust in God. You know, try to do right.
Come. But Terry, not one more
No,
precept
not
for
one
you
more,
go.
I gotta
Man,
go,
one
bro.
more, brother.
Oh,
One
you
more.
did
This
one
is
more than
important.
everybody. You
No,
gonna
this.
have to let me go,
No, one more. Just
I
one
love you,
more.
I love you, bro.
Hey, I love you too. One more. Hey. Hey, well, listen to this one while you walk away.
He don't want to give me no love. He like this pain and shit on spoons.
Hey, okay, hey, hold on. Hey, one more, just this last one.
I'll bring that out. That make no terror. Right
Oh, it's the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarry to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
God, make no tarry. Return to the Lord. How you doing, King? You believe in the scriptures, huh? You saying you know? Let me ask you, do you believe you a king? Huh? You believe you a king? How you doing, King? You believe in the scriptures? All praise. You know your nationality according to the scriptures, King? You know you're Israelite? All praise. All praise. Hey, I'm going to tell you this. We got to keep the commandments. Don't do no shopping after sundown. It's the Sabbath, King. Come on, King. Come on, King. We gotta get back to our heritage. And that's the thing, a lot of our brothers and sisters, they be on like, how you doing, sister? You know your nationality according to the scriptures? No. Baptist is a denomination of a religion that the white man made. We're talking about what is your nationality according to the scriptures. Like, what would God call you? Would God call you a Baptist? You see what I'm saying, sister? What would he call you? It's okay. You don't know that's why we out here. Are you familiar? Is your father a so-called black, Latino, or Native American? Okay, we just asked this biblically. You are who your father is, the seed of your father. Follow me? So your father is one of those. You would be called an Israelite. You know the Israelites in the Bible? Okay. God's chosen people. All right. Well, one last thing, sister. As an Israelite, we got to keep the commandments, right? We got to have faith in Yahweh Shai, who the world calls Christ. Well, actually, sister, okay, let me ask you this, sister. I'm glad you said that. One of the 10 Commandments, does it not say, keep the Sabbath holy? What is the Sabbath? No, sister. It's the 7th day. Yes, it's Saturday, today. Yes, sister. All praises.
I always thought it was Sunday.
No. That's Sunday.
Yeah.
In church, because that Sunday is sun worship. You're worshiping the sun. That's pagan or ritual that was ushered in by Constantine. Then. You follow me? We keep the Sabbath. The Sabbath is the seventh day, which is today. Which means we're not supposed to do no buying or selling or no man or work until after sundown. You know? Because you're an Israelite, sister. So now that you know that, guess what? That responsibility is on you. Next, Lord willing, hey, you can keep the rest of the Sabbath holy today. Just don't do no more buying, don't do no more selling. And go home, princess, go home, relax. You know what I'm saying? Don't do no cooking or anything of that nature. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, well just tell her this. Say, listen, Abe, if it's the Sabbath, I can't even go to the store or nothing until after sundown. Because we got to keep them commandments. All right, sister? So before you go, one more time, what would your nationality be according to the Bible? I'm going to give you a multiple choice. A, would it be African American? B, would it be a nigga? Or C, would it be an Israelite? Israelite. Kwame Yasharala. Yes, sister. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, let's speak biblically. Let me just bring out this precept right quick. We're gonna show you the Bible. Let me get that byword. That Deuteronomy 28. What is that? 28 and what? Byword. Like 38. So you know that it was prophesied that we would be called. God. So you know that how you just said is that we call niggas, we call everything you ever heard, we call everything but a child of God, right? But it shows us why we are called bywords and why we're not called Israelites, because we stopped keeping the commandments that the Most High gave us. Those commandments. You see what I'm saying? All right, listen to this, sister. You got that, King? Bring it up.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 37.
Bring it out.
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, a byword among all nations whither the Lord shall lead thee.
So, you know, that's what happened. We became a proverb of astonishment, a byword. A byword is all these other words, these derogatory words. They call us everything but what we are, Israelites. We're chosen people of the Most High, you know? Does that make sense, sister? All right, so one more time, before you leave. When is the Sabbath? Today. And what are you commanded to do on the Sabbath? Nothing. All right, we love you, sister. Shalom. Shalom, shalom, shalom.
I don't know nobody on this road that can save your soul. Almost lost control now. Tell me what you need in a friend and now. Pray that we endure to the end again. I'm just saying that I'm here for you. When the world turn against you, I'ma be with you. Got my sword in my hand, you can count on me. I won't run and hide, fight mightily.
Waiting on your O.F.I. See the Jacob, I'm the apple of my father's eye. I learned the truth for who I was and it made me cry. If I don't keep the laws of Yah, then I'm gonna die. Living curses, but I'm edifying in my verses.